A broken NHS in need of radical reform and repair. That's the conclusion that will be reached by Lord Darzi's report into the health service. Wes Streeting says he'll begin by tackling record waiting lists.
We've committed to return the NHS by the end of this Parliament to the constitutional standards we expect. So things like being able to see within 4 hours in A&E, making sure that you are treated, referral to treatment for cancer is within 62 days.
Lord Darzi's report has found treatment of heart disease and strokes is now in decline after years of significant progress. It's also damning in its assessment of children's healthcare. It shows last year 100,000 infants, that is children under 2, waited for more than 6 hours in A&E in England. And the report identifies a 60% increase in waiting times for infants in the last 15 years. It found that 800,000 children are currently on waiting lists for hospital treatment. But it will require money to reverse the decline in care, and the opposition says it will have to come from raising taxes.
This report, I fear, is cover for the Labour Party to raise our taxes in the budget in October, and they are laying the groundwork for this. They weren't straight with us about winter fuel payments. They're not being straight with us about taxes. And we need to have a grown-up conversation about the NHS, but this is not the way to go about it.
The government says there will be more working in partnership with the private sector and a greater investment in technology and expanding diagnostic and theatre capacity.
If you want to reduce waiting lists, we know one thing that works is what's called elective hubs. These are places that just do elective surgery. Now, we know they're 20% more efficient than that work happening in a general hospital. And there are some of these centres, and they're great. I've visited them, but we just don't have nearly enough. We need twice as many of those if we're going to meet that target.
Lord Darzi's report is expected to be published later this week, just 2 months after it was first commissioned. That urgency further underlining the enormity of the task ahead. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.